All right, so we saw some pretty cool stuff today. We see what we call the beefy shoulders rooting phenotype. You can see how these roots extend farther out sideways before going down, and you have a little bit better fill here on the root system, where some of these just don't quite fill the soil profile in the same way. And you can see that reflected in the stalk diameter too. And what we saw in this cornfield, this was rotated corn, so corn after beans, but we saw a lot of adult northern corn rootworm beetles, and they had come in from a neighboring field that was corn over corn. And this was a split planter design, so what we saw on one side on the grower standard practice was a lot of clipping of silks by the adult beetles, which can impact pollination. And of course, if the adult beetles are there, they're going to be laying eggs for next season for the root damage. But then to the row, when you looked at the control squared plus triple stack, we did not see any silk clipping. So some really cool stuff going on there in terms of above ground repellency of the adult insects. We also saw some beneficial insects in the treated area of the field. And then corn had a little bit of Diplodia leaf streak, but that was pretty much it that we saw for diseases. Lovely looking corn. And you can see the ear development is on track for a nice yield bump. And then with soybean, we finished all our pod counts. This grower is going for 100 bushel soybean, so it's a gorgeous field, really healthy plants. We only saw a tiny bit of soybean sudden death. We believe we saw less of the soybean sudden death in the treated areas of the field. A tiny bit of white mold, saw like one stink bug, but overall just a really nice looking crop. And what we saw is in the grower standard practice section where we pulled plants and counted pods, we saw 60 pods average per plant. And then in the control squared plus, we saw 79. So it's about a 30% increase, and we're excited to see where that goes as the rest of the season plays out in terms of a nice yield bump for the grower.